Hello! Welcome back to Starfield, in our ongoing quest to finish off Starfield, so that we might move on to other enormous games that take hundreds of hours to play. And are fun to play for that long, too. Heck yeah. In our last episode, we discovered a gangster's island on a planet that we learned about and then explored, and nothing came of it. And, yeah, old frozen meat. A member of No Pennsylvania pointed out that that was probably because that's a quest we just haven't gotten yet, and I'll have to go back there and kill everybody again.
And now
which
for
is
an
fine.
encore
Oh my god.
presentation of me.
So we were doing some surveys. And just wandering into, you know, some of the stuff we find while we're surveying. This is one of those things. Are you all firing at the glass?
Oh, I love this part.
It's practically canine levels of intelligence. Very impressive.
Beg for mercy.
So in this place we found, it's full of spacers, and there was a secret science project going on.
Oh, good. My turn.
And we saw some back and forth about how they needed to fix some of the environmental controls, or there could be a catastrophic freeze, and it's pretty clear how that's gone. So I found, like, a key. It's a pretty big place, so I'm just gonna keep on going through it.
Oh,
Whole-
bad choice.
Killed a whole lot of evil spacers, and there's 6 more I can see right now. That's what you get for shooting me. Boo. The kind of martial art they were deploying called shooting at me foo.
Well, they don't need it now.
No. I dare say they would have been better off without it before. I was like, Udon? Did they name that gun after noodles? And I realized no, they just have noodles in their pocket. And, you know, as much as I would like to get them noodles out of the pocket of a dead person and eat it. Oh yeah, and we keep running out of digipicks. Are you for the middle? Yeah. A 1 and this one do the middle, so... as long as we don't use those for the middle. It just takes some time. We have 2 1Bs. We have 2 1Bs. Heck to the yes. Woo! There we go. All right. This room, previously not the fridge, now is the freezer. Did that really just give me to replace with common crafting materials? And another digipick? Okay, well, whatever. That's fine, we got that experience. What about you? I thought I found that key somewhere. Oh well. I was much mistaken. Okay, so you and you do the middle. You and you do the middle. So let's have a look at this outer area here. And there's you. And somebody pretty darn close together like that. Heck to the yes. Boom to the shakalaka. Is that 2B? Yep, that's the one that works. Clearly I have some digipicks, but I need more. What do you think? Should we go down, Barrett? Also, my wife, I was gonna say she left me, but that gives the wrong impression. She disappeared at some point, and I don't know where she went.
One over here.
Oh, no glass in that window. I think we might need some sort of, that's a lot of med packs. Might as well take one. Not that one. What's something that's good? That's not very good. I'll take it anyway. And Heart Plus, why not? Frostwolf and Odic are both better, but whatever.
Fire! Fire! Your dreams have just come true. Again.
Can I get you in there?
Sure. I've got some hard skill.
Reloading. Got my damn arm.
That softened them up a little bit.
Oh yes. I know how this ends.
Oh, you're a toughie. Hiding behind the ice. Is Barrett blasting the crap out of you or missing? Missing.
I'm fine.
That's funny. I was about to ask Barrett if he's okay, and he's like, I'm fine. So, alright, good. Good. Glad you're okay. Ooh. Well, he's good, apparently. Where the heck was that other place then?
Go ahead, leave, coward.
Just goes down to a lower level of the place I just was. Okay, Barrett, let's go back and check out that other way that we saw. Seems to be plenty of ways to go right now. I mean, 2 ways to go, which is a lot. A lot for little old me. I'd like there to be 1 way to go, but that's okay. Having multiple ways to go can be pretty cool too. On account that feels more realistic, and I do love me some realism. And okay, it's totally a dead end this way anyway. Glad I came back to check that out before just going the whole way and then maybe or maybe not remembering. Not that there's anything really good in here. A little bit of money. Tablet. It doesn't say that there's writing on it, so there's probably no more insights to do with the fate of this place. This observation window shows me absolutely nothing. All right. Mystery of the alternate route has been solved. Let us continue. Down what I presume is the main way. It's important not to presume, otherwise you will make the press out of you and me.
I'm going to find you.
Doggone it. He'll be back.
Got you. My eyes.
you try out, kid. Or I will. You know.
Could do this all day long.
You were jumping around like a monkey a minute ago. How you doing, Barrett? Need any more ammo? Maybe I
All
should actually
yours.
check on that. I have loads of ammo.
Oh, good. Story time. Love it.
Hey! Ochre Poe 8622, good day to you as well. Welcome to the final frontier and no Pennsylvania.
Of course. I have room for that.
You have room? Do you need more ammo? Do you have room for ammo? What are you using? You're using an Orion, and that uses 3 kV. And you have 6,000 rounds for that? $756. So you're actually doing really, really well. You were just using this little gun for fun. Okay, good stuff. How are you feeling about our friendship? You enjoying killing people together?
It's been one of the best things that's happened to me in a long time.
Oh my god, I'm already married and there's an option to hit on Barrett? I'm glad we're on the same page, buddy.
You bet. Anytime you want to talk about us, know that I'm here for you just as you've been there for me.
Aw. That's nice. But we will be reunited with our wife one day. Our separation is, you know, totally by accident, so... I just need to get another level to allow more people onto the ship. There's a precious, precious digipick. Any more spaces? Yes. Uh-oh. Not exactly behind cover, but there were some, yeah. Go back over this way real quick. Anything up these stairs? No, just that vent.
Fine, let's go.
I know where that vent goes, so.
Never gets old.
I'll just bend down here. Sure no one's gonna try and shoot me while I'm doing that.
Credits.
Buddy up there sniffing credits. Barely 1,000, so I'll take it. Ooh. Well, that's valuable. That one, not so much. Whoa. Mr. Barrett? Is there another way to go down there? So many ways to go. Way to go, Barrett. See, that's another way to go. Over where I killed that dude. No, or not. Oh, yep, there totally is. Oh, and it goes to the same place. Well, that's handy, isn't it? In it. I could walk out onto this dangerous pipe, but why? Oh, to go up here? Okay. Ah, the cryogen utility key. There we go. The final report. I see. So is this, Gonna tell me what actually happened here? Or is just gonna say, like, the cooling system failed just like dude said it would? Yeah, that really tells me nothing about what's going on. Nothing. Anything in here, maybe? No. Still have no answers as to what they were actually doing here. Just that it went horribly wrong. And there was a preventable cooling system accident. You go back to the same place I was before, don't you? Oh, no you don't. Otherwise I would have opened this. Okay, hang on. How far do you go? You both go quite far. I have no idea which one is the proper way forward. This one has a bunch of doors in it though, so we'll go the other way first? Go the other way first. We'll go this other way first. This has getting lost written all over it. Quite frankly. Oh. Never mind, I'm back here going the other way. Okay. So those two pathways just kind of connect in a loop. What if I went this way? Down this very, very large vent. I could climb and grunt my way up this thing. Clearly. And very slowly slide off of it. Come on, get up there. Hug on it. Alright, one more time. One more time. Can I not fit through there? I can. Okay, good stuff. You. The project data.
Me as well, right?
It's true, it's true, Oscar. Do you prefer Oscar or Oscar Poe? But yeah, this would be incredibly treacherous in reality. Like, even with a jetpack, all this ice here? Bad idea. I don't think there's anything else up here. Okay, we're okay. So, back in this hallway, past the unfortunately large number of explosive barrels, but thankfully there's nobody here to shoot them and kill us. You do nothing. Would be spacers anywhere. Oh. Yeah, they did. You know, I should probably look at that project data. I've been wondering what's going on here since I got in the door and saw there had been a disaster. Starts with an M. There you are. Oh, darn it, just as it's encrypted. Same as all the other ones. Well, buggery-doo. Unless I find the encryption key or a computer or something. I'm never gonna find out what the heck was going on. What could have happened? There's Barrett looking wistfully out the window. At a hallway, but, you know. Still, staring into the distance that wasn't there. Ancient frozen pizza square. Can't believe this is still here. And some milk. Well. Can't resist just grabbing that and eating it. Does this big computer do anything? No? Have we reached the end and there's no answers? Just more bodies? Blank notepads? Encrypted data? Well, you're locked. That implies whatever's inside you is important. Well, you and you certainly do the middle ring, so let's use this for the outer ring. Oh, look at that.
That was fast.
That's what she said. Oh, yeah. Nothing. Fast means more often. Ideally, yes. If fast means more often, then you're in luck. Hello? Is that just the ice cracking, or am I hearing spacers? Shine my light in their face and they'll know I'm here right away, but that's fine. Oh, that's a spacer dog, isn't it? Fortunately, it is just as unimpressive as the other spacers here. Furious modified Eon. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm not going to use it, but boy, is that valuable. Grenades, also mines. Is this the end? Sure I'm not missing anything. In case we can get some sort of a closure on this story here. It appears to be a dead end, but this ice over here does kind of look like it ramps up, doesn't it? Ah, well. And so we can get to this part that was blocked by ice somewhere else. Which means spacers could have too. But we certainly can. The abandoned cryo lab. Wow. An entire new map through a door. Extreme ambient cold. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh! Never mind, this is just another way out. Well, I feel like I kind of explored everything that was in there, unfortunately. Still have no idea what they were doing in here. Oh well. Well, the planet's surveyed, and I think we still need to find, yeah, Coraline landmass. So, that was A. Let's go to B.
I have. See what's out there.
Maheo 3B, what do you got? Two resources and no features. Well, heck, I will survey the heck out of you then, because it won't take hardly any time at all.
Everything checks out. Landing initiated.
Whoa! Thanks for the follow, Oscar Poe. Consider yourself a citizen of No Pennsylvania. Home of the smartest and best-looking freethinkers in all the world. It's true. It's true. The whole no pants thing does have a bit of a environment permitting connotation, doesn't it? Oh, yes. We need to go cargo hold, inventory, then we can store things. Yes. Cryo balls? That's right. Reserve them for future generations. So that future species on Earth may study them and wonder what the hell we were thinking going outside without pants in this weather. Only 3 digipicks. Just dump my, Oh, ship parts. Yeah, store all those. Those should all be on the ship. Alright. Let's go outside and have a scan through our ship that totally makes sense. First, I'll jump on this kid's head. Then I'll go into the small meeting room where
You need something?
Yes, I need you out of my damn way, Sam. I mean, pardon me, sir. Now. That ladder, that ladder, that ladder, and we're out. Easy as that. Ship makes so much sense. Stroud Eklund should be proud.
My assistance.
I helped design it. I have nobody to blame but myself. I mean, my character, right? Like me, I would never put ladders there, but I didn't have a say in it. That's just what happened. Oh. I see blue. There we go. Another planet surveyed. Definitely not what we were looking for, though, so... Maheo 4. We gotta check out all the moons of Maheo 4.
I have something for you.
Don't you traitor.
They've got no shields. Go get them.
Uh-oh.
Someone help me kill this asshole!
I'm so slow.
United Colonies vessel to unknown contact. Please acknowledge. Those Crimson Fleet goons never stood a chance.
Yeah,
Looks like you're not worse for wear.
I'm fine.
Be careful. No guarantee the UC will be there for you next time.
I kind of wanted to kill them myself, actually. Ah, look at this total lack of power. I need a better generator so bad. Alright, turn off the shields, turn on the engines. Iridium. Do not want. What about you? Chip parts. Do want. Do want. Hello, this is Captain Do Want. I believe you have some ship parts for me. There's a planet around here somewhere. There it is. It's so easy to lose track of those things. Only 4 resources while I'm landing. I'm scanning the heck out of this thing.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
That's right, Barrett.
This kind of planet may seem inhospitable, but it's just ready for some real estate developer to come in here and turn the place into a classy resort.
If you say so, buddy. If you say so. Green, green. Give me them blues. You green or blue? I think you're green. Oh, I see blue. I see multi-blue. And just like that, bingo bango, we have another surveyed moon, don't we? Yar we do. But once again, not what we were looking for, so... Moon B.
Hey, you might want this.
Are you hitting on me? You know I'm married, right? Why does the game want me to ruin my marriage with Barrett? I mean, okay, ruin my marriage to Andreja by getting romantically involved with Barrett.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Hey, you might want this. Look over. Abs. Barrett. We've talked about this. Alright.
Greetings, Captain.
Word to your mother, Vasco. Okay. 3 resources, no geographical features. Is that both of the other resources or just one? Argon. Oh, it's the last one. Surveying so many things right now. I mean, they're freaking easy to survey. But this is definitely the fastest. Traits unknown. Okay, okay. So it's not 0 traits, it's traits unknown. Oh, who's there? Starborn. Oh, good.
Embrace eternity.
Hit their engines.
Wow, we're doing pretty darn good against these guys.
Return to the stars.
Oh, I can target their different parts. I never bothered to go into targeting mode like that before. Hello, Evelyn Waffle. Welcome back to No Pennsylvania and the Final Frontier. Cannot believe I defeated those Starborn so easily. I might be able to face the pirates now. I don't know. I still want to get a better generator. I guess I should go visit like a few ports and just see whatever the heck people are offering.
Landing gear's ready.
The people selling parts are usually pretty close. And even though the shipbuilder is really awkward, there is that handy upgrade function where I can just kind of, you know, choose the best one if they happen to have one that's better.
I've been to so many worlds. Some look like this one, but every one of them had something unique.
Okay, so you've got 3 traits. Any one of those traits could be the right one. And you do have an unknown that I can see, so let's go to that. Chlorine, you say? Natural. Structure. Oh my god, I can scan you from over here? Hello, the Rain Road. Welcome back to No Pennsylvania and the Final Frontier. These are the voyagers of whatever ship I have that has the most pluses. A continuing mission to explore strange new worlds. To seek out new life and shoot it. To go with boldness, where some have gone before, but it's been a long time, so we don't have the data. Oh, your ship was a bit delayed? Yeah, no worries. It's important to be safe out there in space, you know? Well, out here in space, I should say. Because we are in space, literally everything is in space. It's not escapable. Ah, what are you? An ecological consortium. Well, it's not a Coraline landmass. Oh. One of you might be, though. Let's go seek out the Coraline landmass. As long as we don't run into the other mother landmass, we should be fine. It's always possible when seeking out the Coraline landmass. Oh! Resource, you say? And just like that, there's only one more resource. And just like that, I ran right through corrosive gas again. I'm like a dog that got off leash. Just like, don't go in the... Oh, okay, he went in the thing. That looks an awful lot like a Coraline landmass, doesn't it? Remains of amphibious life forms. The amphibious thicket. Okay, so it's not exactly a Coraline landmass. But heck, this looks a lot like coral, doesn't it? Like, it's not just me, this looks like... Okay. It isn't what we're looking for, though. Close, but no... multi-organism construct cigar. If you will. And I forgive you if you won't. Because that was kind of a mouthful and pretty stupid. Okay, Brain Rogue decided to make a bingo card for unfinished games. You got one checked off? Oh, good for you. Which game did you get around from your list of irresistible classics? You know, your own personal top whatever it is of must-plays. There's a few people this year that I've dropped in on their streams, and they're playing, like, Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas for the first time. That's pretty cool. Plague Tale Innocence. It was quite good. Oh, nice. What's Plague Tale Innocence about? I haven't heard of it. You know, just more remains of amphibious life. But you could be something. I mean, I'm guessing that's about a plague. You always feel happy seeing people play Skyrim for the first time? Yeah, I know what you mean. They're always like, I'm not really doing the main story, I'm just getting into this or this, and I'm like, that's totally fine. You have no concept how much game there is in Skyrim. It's not like many other games. You can go ahead and do that other thing for a long time and then go back and do the other thing later, and it'll still be there. And it'll still be fun. And you will discover more things to do along the way. Ecological Consortium. This also looks like it could be considered a Coraline landmass. Okay, so Plague Tale Innocence is a stealth game where you have to protect your baby brother who is ill. Ooh. And how would I know it was about the plague? I don't know. Just had a terrible feeling. Oh. This is that first one we discovered. Ah, Koises. Well, we still need to discover one more. Got magic fantasy elements. Oh, nice. Those can be quite good for sure. Ew, hive structures. Ew. Alright. Well, we should probably try somewhere else. Maybe where the sun does shine? Could we look at this celestial body where the sun does shine? We're not just, you know, groping around in the dark.
This world may seem dull, but I can't think of any world that truly is.
Or
Every
it'll be,
world has a unique origin and history of events.
or it'll be dark and
without
rainy
light in
here.
the mix.
You're right, Bear. It's all very interesting. Just, yeah. Came over here because I was hoping to get a bit of sun, but oh well. It is brighter than nighttime. So, partial credit. Credit where credit is due. In this case, partially. You love the dark and rainy? I actually really like the dark and rainy in real life. Especially when it's like before it gets to be like too cold and too windy. The sort of gentler rains. I love the stormy rains when I'm inside. Those are nice. My favorite rain is when it's like light and rainy and like summertime. It's not hot. You can go outside, you can wear a t-shirt, get all misted on. It's a coralline landmass. We done discovered it, yo. And it's the last thing we needed for this planet, too. Booyah. Oh, no, it's not. We still have one mineral to discover. Still looking for carboxyl. Well, I can't leave here without finding carboxyl. You love sitting outside during the thunderstorms? Nice. Where I live, we get maybe like a couple thunderstorms a year. And lightning maybe once every few years. The weather is exceedingly boring where I live, which is why people like to live here. One of the reasons, but you know, that boring weather. Of course, that means when it does snow, and it's forecast to snow this week, there's just a bunch of private contractors making money off of it, and the city's one snowplow immediately gets stuck in a ditch or something. Or the guy can't make it into work because, you know, it snowed. So, yeah, things don't work great when it snows, even when it shouldn't be that much of a problem. You get the thunderstorms during hurricane season? That's probably when we get them too, although it's not really like hurricanes, it's really more just like up to and possibly including a tropical storm. Gets really windy, knocks some trees down, knocks out some power. Nothing that would like break a house on its own, you know, except, you know, the tree falling on the house, obviously. There it is. Why were you so hard to find? Your scan is mine. Alright. Dunsky. So yeah, as soon as we get a skill point, I'm gonna see if I can up my command level. Where is the command level anyway? Clearly I don't need combat. Doing really good on that. Leadership. Nope. Can I choose different followers? Oh, yes. You can. And I'm pretty sure you get different followers if you're in different factions, like different options entirely. There's neutral ones just kind of hanging around everywhere like Skyrim, but then there's people who are parts of the factions. So I've got 2 people from Constellation on my ship and a robot from Constellation on my ship. And Draja, my wife, she's from Constellation, not on my ship. And the robot Vasco, he's from Constellation on my ship. I hired somebody once, but she was terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. Ship command. Wow, that's really far down there. She's still missing. I think I might have to maybe, like... I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe Barrett needs to go... I don't know if I'm gonna spend... Yeah, I really don't think I'm gonna spend that many points in there. I don't think I'm gonna be playing for that long. Well... better head back. Or can I just choose it here and she'll appear on the ship? Not exactly realistic, but... Oh wait, I think I can have a companion and a crew. Then do I get the bonus? I don't think I get the bonuses, but I think I have the best crew. And Draja's like... only slightly as useful in terms of the ship, which is what I need people to bonus the most for. Okay, okay. Let's go back to the lodge. See if I can reconnect with my wife a little bit. Hopefully she doesn't want to talk about what happened. But we'll see.
You might want this.
Damn it, Barrett. That's okay. That temptation will be over soon enough.
This place is a delightful relic, tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Walter, your ship is weird. Alright. Now it's time to play your companion or your wife. Now I know, what did I do? Okay, that's the thing, old frozen meat. She's right there. Hang on. Okay, you see, I don't know what I did. Right? I thought everything was okay. And then suddenly she's not there. She's just gone back to the lodge. And so I gotta bring Barrett with me on my missions. So I don't know, like... I mean, I shot her a couple of times, but that's nothing new. That might be it. But she kind of prides herself on being a strong warrior, so I think I think she might be one of those types where if I just act like nothing is the matter, she'll be okay with that, and that'll help us put it behind us. Okay. Hey, honey!
Spit it out then. Have you lost your mind? Is there even a mind to lose?
Oh god. Hey, I'm sorry. Whatever it was, we can fix it.
Do you even understand what you have done? You have murdered an innocent person. You cannot do that.
Oh. I don't know what to say. I mean, I didn't realize I killed an innocent person. I don't know where that was.
Nor do I. My position in Constellation is also put in jeopardy every time you act stupidly or make bad decisions. After all that you have been through with me, you know it is all I have. I cannot afford to lose it, and I do not want you ruining it for me.
I will be better. I promise you that, Andreja.
I sincerely hope so. I am going to do my best to get past this and continue our journey together. The next time we arrive in port, I am leaving. It would do you well to reflect on how you arrived here, and what you want from your future. I know I shall be doing the same.
Ooh. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. She did worse. Not Barrett, not the time. Barrett, for the love of God. Alright, fine, come in here. Okay. Here's the thing. She did worse. We were on Neon. We were sneaking into this corporate headquarters. I was trying to be all stealthy. Then we start fighting security and we kill a bunch of them. She starts gunning down the scientists too. I think she's a bit of a hypocrite. I don't know. Is my relationship with her over now? I don't know what to say. It's pretty realistic, I mean, if it happened.
I would move the stars for you. But I hope it does not come to that.
Are you ready to head back out?
I'm at your side.
You two go on. I have academic journals to review, and the galaxy's cheesy as hoagie to devour.
An interesting mix of activities. I hope they are both enjoyable.
I want to hear one of my stories? Or do you have one to tell me?
I have a story for you, but I think it would sound a little bit more like complaining. I know, I mean, it sounds like we're okay now. It's a toughie. I mean, what do? You can't change somebody's temperament. I mean, you point out that things may not be exactly like what they're saying, or maybe, like, they did something similar. Maybe they did something that they think is bad, too. Well... We got some more surveying missions. We got our wife back. She is definitely mad at us, but I think we're okay now. I don't know if I'll ever get a third chance, so hopefully I don't accidentally kill somebody innocent again, whenever that was. I really don't know. I mean, I did kill somebody innocent one time, but it was by accident, and then I loaded it. So I don't know if that just counted as me killing them anyway. Which would be weird. Anyway, Thanks so much for joining me for the ongoing odyssey and clearly space opera that is Starfield. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we're going to be doing some more surveying, probably some hunting, and probably some of them story quests. I think they're just down in activities, though, for a lot of those, but we'll see how some of those turn out, maybe help some folks out. Thanks again. I'll see you real soon. Hello. Welcome back. Starfield. Where no Pennsylvania journeys to the final frontier. Hello, Scorpio Seb. We just had a big ol' fight with our wife for something that I'm not so sure even happened. And, yeah, now we're going back out on some survey missions. Let's go acquire this magic power first. I know, right? That's like, there's some unpleasant realities that they sort of confront with the multiverse theory. And then there's also apparently some unpleasant realities they confront with the marriage mechanic. It's a hell of a game. I'll give them that.
Exploration requires courage, and in this case, a functional suit.
That's right, honey. Oh, that's the temple? Yes. That's the anomaly. Ooh, lots of the minerals to find here, though. Just gonna go around and grab these. Oh, that one's far away. Give me that. Give it to me. There we go. And you. Good. 4 more? I think we'll find all 4 more. Scanner's going crazy. Gravity is strong with this one. Ugh. Oh my god, did I fracture a limb just jumping over a rock? I did. I guess I can't do... Nope, can't do the med packs while I'm in that view. Everything for fixing the fracture is back on the ship. Well, tell you what. Looking for argon and lithium. After I discover this, maybe I'll jump back to the ship, use some of my Healy technology. And then we'll head back over here. Just so I'm not totally crippled for that, you know, like, quasi-boss battle thing that we do. More leg damage gained? Well, I better not use my jetpack at all anymore. I better stop it. I'm crippling myself just trying to get to the place. This isn't the right one. This is just a monument to the floaty floaty. But I will discover it before I go back. Well, I can clearly see it over there. And there's less mineral here, so... Okay. Let's fast track this puppy back here. go on the ship and grab the right meds to fix our busted leg that we got from running and jumping all carefree across this alien planet. If you act too carefree, you're gonna get some cares. Just saying. It'll happen. Should probably worry a little bit. Now, cargo hold, aid. What do we have? Anchored immobilizers. Is any of them slightly better than that? Chunks Cola? Well, I'll just have that. Burns and Frostbite. So just the anchored immobilizers? I guess so. Surprised there are no vehicles? I know what you mean. You know what the really weird thing is I went and I looked for mods to move faster in this game, and the only mods I found to do with the speed are to make you move slower. I have lung damage, hypothermia, and fractured limb. Ah. There's more Chunks Cola. Well, this is for lung damage and hypothermia. Apparently that last thing didn't fix my leg at all. You know what? I'm gonna have a nap before we go out. Something like the ghost from Halo would be a blast? Yeah. Honestly, any of the vehicles from Halo. Get that Warthog. Maybe I could convince my companion to drive it and I could use the gun mounted on the back. Or I could drive it and they could use the gun on the back. The sort of thing that would be really handy and would certainly fit inside a ship of this size. Although, where are the freaking beds? Top floor? Top floor for the beds? The ship layout is so good. I just can't even... And only one bathroom, again. Do we even have beds? Am I just not seeing them? Okay, so here's the cafeteria. Here's the kitchen. Closet. Small meeting room where the ladder down is, of course. Navigation room. Sounds of me dying a bit. Med bay. There's a freaking med bay in here, but... There's no beds on my ship? How did this happen? This is the worst ship design. And yes, I know I headed the design team. Just sleep in the cockpit? I know, the ship is terrible. I'm not sure what to do about it. I'm in terrible health and I have nowhere to take a nap. I mean, do I just travel back to a planet where I can take a nap? I guess it's not very far. It even smells. That's saying something. I mean, if you can tell that, you know, outside the game and through the internet where you're watching this from, that's a smelly ship. Sleep in the fridge. How else are you gonna sleep for 48 hours? Without
so
lowering...
many people, all in one place? I still cannot feel entirely comfortable. We're fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
We are. Now let's go to the sleepy place. Just sleep a couple of hours, see if I feel better.
Last night was enlightening. I hope to learn more next time.
Nope, we are still badly hurt. Alright, that's it. We gotta go find a doctor. Because we in trouble.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time.
Shut up, Walter. I'm just... Did I just leapfrog over a fully standing Victor? Vladimir, I mean? I think I did. I think I just leapfrogged over Vladimir. Okay, so I need to find... the doctor. I'd say I was acting like we were kids together, but clearly kids who do that would have to be gymnasts. Yeah, my leg is nothing but bum right now. This leg has achieved full-on bumness.
I do appreciate
And I still
that
vaulted right over
everyone
Vladimir
plans
like he was a
well under
frickin'
to build the city.
stepping stool.
This tree is far too grand for such a fate.
Now, that's all well and good, honey, but if you could help me keep my eye out for a doctor. I think it's over here. I haven't really gone there much.
Technological leap, and let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
They were gonna give our son to a different
What?
family. We made it back.
That your ship that landed not too long ago?
Yes.
Sure is something.
It's alright. I won't bother explaining that it's actually terrible. She doesn't need to know.
The kids miss you.
The project has to be done this quarter. Our back is against the wall.
Okay, let's see here. Reliant Medical is in residential. I need a doctor. My wife laid down some sick burns on me when I got home from work. Gotta go get those treated. Also this, you know, terrible lung damage and busted leg and everything. So where's Reliant Medical? Are you around this corner? It's been a long time since I went to you.
Evening, sir.
Yo! Clothiers. Reliant Medical. Excellente. In we go. Hello, VIP coming through, not stopping for anybody. That's how you get healthcare.
The majority of citizens here in New Atlantis count on Reliant Medical. I believe our reputation speaks for itself. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Being the only doctor who works above ground probably helps too. I need help, Doc.
So, what brings you in today? Oh my, it's a good thing you came in to see me.
Please, cure my afflictions.
Just relax and take long, slow, deep breaths. This'll be over soon.
Ah! Oh, wow, I feel way better. That sure felt unpleasant for a moment, though. Alright, I'm out.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. I mean, I'll try, but I'll probably be back here. If I'm being brutally honest. Okay. Let's try that again. See if we can not cripple ourselves just trying to get to the place.
No breathable atmosphere. A little extra excitement, eh?
Alright. I can see that's the right one by the top of it. Nope. The right one's over there. I was wrong again. That's not it. Hello, laziest patat. You are welcome to lurk as long as you like. I appreciate it. Good to see you. So yeah, we found the temple to the floaty floaty. There's 3 more thingies it could be. I will boost up the hill though, because I can't fall very far. There we go. The lazy has landed. I think maybe if I just don't jump off of anything. Just me pushing the envelope for no good reason again. Running over this train at speeds that would make any parent feel nervous. Possibly angry, depending on what their parenting style is. Let us uncover the secret of these ancient walls.
Perhaps now is not the time, but they need to learn.
Is this the walkway? No. So this one probably is. Yep. Alright. By now, you should have somehow realized what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody wants to get these star powers except for me. Or else why didn't they just walk in here and get them? And all the rooms I have to fly are starry. And even though I didn't wrong my wife, I'm sorry. There are many powers that I can acquire through here, but I don't use them. But maybe this is gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my starborn ball. Welcome to the starborn ball, Andreja. Don't say I never take you anywhere. If you want to go somewhere else, just let me know, because as far as I know, this is entirely up to me. We did do a little bit of what she wanted. Dealing with her Veyroon past. There we go. I have the power. Yes. Of course, I remember it all now. It all makes sense. Wait, no it doesn't. Ah, crap.
Fascinating. I wish we had more time to explore. Yes, we are triumphant.
And this is that gun that took like a few clips to kill those siren bioweapons on that other planet. Those things were no joke. Oof. Alright. Got the power. What power was it? 2 undiscovered temples. Ah. Oh, okay. So this makes plants rejuvenate their parts, I don't care. Parallel self seems kind of fun. I'll leave it on star stuff and then never use it. I don't know if I want to get into using these starborn powers, you know? They didn't seem exactly mentally healthy when I met them. So there's 3 features we could uncover here. But... well... I do like surveying planets.
We cannot breathe here, which means one more way to potentially die. Let us have some fun, then.
Good idea, honey. Now... speaking of drugs being bad, Scorpio Seb, I'm gonna take some drugs here. Because I want to run faster. Which is like the only way I've found to go faster. Hello? Oh. So this is going to be one of them. And then I probably need to find a different landing location. Take some more drugs. And go find out what the heck is going on over there. Well, there's one a kilometer over here, so I could use the same drugs for a while. Level 50. Nice. Wonder what we can use that for. There's boost pack training again. I'll do boost pack training. I'm doing a lot of surveying right now. Oh yeah. Look at that. Nuts to you. Human-made object. I am here for nature. Yeah, for all the surveying I'm going to be doing to round out that ship stat some more. So I need, like, starship engineering, I guess. Which means I might need to mount some more unique components? I think. I'm definitely going to fly around and try to find a better generator. A better reactor. Better anything I can get my hands on, really. Oh, 1 out of 2 scanned. Sludge pools, got it. And that's it. But we only have one more left to find. Just one more feature. We'll go to the frozen plains, because they're different. I think that means we're more likely to find a different thing. Wait a minute. We need drugs. There we go. Oh, that even looks like a new one. Nice. There's a ship over there, but whatever. So yeah, we're going to finish finding this, and then we're going to get back on those surveying missions for even more experience. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, right, there's an Earth location for us to go to. Maybe we should go to the Earth location first. It's a big place, that big old dust ball that humanity used to call home. So without finding things to investigate, it's just like a whole lot of nothing. Alright. So this whole solar system surveyed, because there done be only one planet in it. Now, back to Earth. A London landmark. Oh my god, is that the shard? Am I only missing one resource before I fully scanned Earth? Which one am I missing? Mercury. How the heck did I leave this place without finishing the scan? I don't understand. I guess I was distracted by that whole, you know, alternate realities final showdown with the Starborn, NASA causing the end of civilization and all life on Earth thing. You know, that old chestnut. Thought I could see the moon up there for a minute, but I think it's just lens flare. Maybe I ran around a whole bunch and couldn't find Mercury before already. Maybe that's why. Well, before I get too far, I guess I'll go back and see maybe if there's a way inside the shard. I mean, I think that's what it is. I mean, it just says the London Monument, and I can't think of any other London monuments that look like this other than the shard. Is there no way inside? Here? Ugh. No, there's no... I can't even get in there. Huh. Go to Vault. Oh, right. I wonder if we can finish off the Clone High thing. Clone High in space. I really want to finish surveying Earth. We only have one resource left to find. And then Earth is done, you know. Earth. A planet so ancient that its name sounds like a caveman grunt. Earth. There it is. Yeah, surveyed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the shard. No way inside, though. Huh. I can totally go there in my new ship. Oh, wait. I was gonna look for a better reactor. Okay. The Demos shipyard? I guess if I just go to Demos, the shipyard's floating around it. I think that's what's going on.
Always always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Ready or not, here we come. Nailed it. Oh.
Nice clean dock there.
Cool. Let's go see if they have any better stuff for us.
Captain Flash, greetings.
Lavasco?
I wish Deimos was exclusive here.
Deimos and the UC are inexorably tied together.
I can't go down there.
If one fails, the other does.
I've tried that before.
I might not mind seeing that.
Oh, mission board. What do you have for me? Ah. Destroying Crimson Fleet. Okay. Killing a pirate rover. Spacer Beast. Transporting traders. I don't care.
They're a true piece of history.
I can't handle that many crew. That much is clear.
Deimos is here to turn you into a tricked-out fighting machine. Crimson Fleet, beware.
I don't get tricked out anymore. I'm married. But can I look at my ships? Maybe upgrade them?
I think you'll be more than satisfied.
Hang a few? I'm sorry, I don't get it. You have a reactor upgrade for me? What? Why did you even offer me that? Damn you, Deimos. This is madness. I need better,
When you get serious about your spacecraft, come back to Deimos.
No other ship can hold a candle to a day.
I'm going to Mars. I probably should just hit tab. That's okay. Might not have let me fast travel from there anyway. This is slightly more realistic. So, let's get our ass to Mars. The Opportunity Rover, Cydonia. Right, we surveyed Mars. Hang a few crew. Send a message. Sorry, Cora. Your dad was getting a bit too arrogant. It was bad for the mission. Don't worry. I'm your father now. Your mother, Andreja, will train you in the ways of murder. I mean honorable combat. Rule 1, refer to murder as honorable combat. Sounds so much better.
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
Where's the guy who works on ships? I think it's in here. Yeah. I don't normally get my ships worked on Mars, but that might mean that they have some good stuff and I don't know about it.
It's nice to have a robot assistant.
Hey, sorry. I'm trying to concentrate on something.
Alright, well, getting somebody else's way, I suppose. Is it you?
I can't be responsible for you when the sparks go flying.
No, you're not responsible.
If you find jumping in low gravity amusing, now is your chance to enjoy yourself.
Found a clutch of heat leeches breeding in the utility section the other day.
I think it's just these three in here.
Feeling get that image out of my head for a while.
Yeah, good story, buddy. Good for you.
Ain't you brave? Coming to see a bona fide tracker.
Security. Maybe the ship part person was outside? By the ships? I think that might have been it. I think I might have just bumped into them once exploring this place early on. Being all wowed by the environment. Which, you know, deserves it. It's a very cool environment. But I wasn't anywhere near the point where I was going to be upgrading my ship. Yeah, like it was up nearer to the ships. I think. Or is that it over there? That might even be it over there. Let's have a quick look over here. No. Okay, okay. So I think... Yes. Ship services. Well, that's promising.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Hello.
Need some work done?
Do you got anything better than what I got?
Sure, have at it.
Do you, though? It's kind of important that it's better than what I already have. And it's not. What about the shields? Not as good. Not sure why I'm looking. I probably need to venture out somewhere later in the game, like Neon. Yeah. Ah. Alright. So you all were no help. What's this about Europa, though? Crash site on Europa. Is that a mission I'd forgotten about? Titan. New homestead. Huh. I wonder what this crash site is. On Europa. Not that I'm getting distracted or anything. Another way this game is like Skyrim.
Let's see what's on this ball.
Jeffrey is always distracted. So, if I'm always...
How can I be of service, Captain?
You're good, Vasco. If I'm always distracted, does that mean that I have attention deficit, Ooh, only 3 minerals to find. Structure... So the crash site's over there. There's a structure there. Only 3 resources. Oh, there's 1. And 2. Nice. Ooh, and so little gravity. And there's 3. So the survey's done. But how important is this crash site that it would appear on a distant scan? We see the usual impact crater. What about you? Expert. Oh gosh, I haven't been buying the digipicks again. I need some digipicks. Should probably go back to Mars and get some. If I was really responsible, that's what I would do, isn't it? Okay, so the only thing that's going to work for this one is a 2-into-1. Yeah. There's nothing that shape and there's no 2s. Alright. Rolling the dice. 7s! Okay. Ooh, you're very valuable. Grab you. Grab some of you. Of course, we gotta grab you. Ancient beef. Of course, I'm eating you. Who wouldn't? Okay. Well, it's not that exciting, but I surveyed the planet anyway. So, speaking of surveys, or should we go and fight things? Ooh. A spacer beast. That sounds like a ground fight. Oh no, wait, we were gonna finish off, I'll get to those soon, but I really should finish off this ridiculous clone high in space thing. Well, it says it's on that planet. Beagle's Trail.
Hailing unknown vessel. Colonists here in distress. We could really use your help. Could you please respond?
I thought E was respond. Sorry. Let's just hail him again. E, accept. There we go.
Thank you for responding.
I tried that, then I had...
someone jump in and leave without even saying hi. We're with, List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's giving up the ghost.
Well, it definitely needs a ghost to work. Sounds like you're in a tough spot.
Listen, we have kids listening, so, let's just say affirmative. Very much affirmative. We have a workbench here, but we need just common old iron. A lot of it. Then we should be able to jury-rig some repairs. Any chance you have some? We'll pay loads more than the iron's actually worth.
I don't think I do. What exactly is wrong with your grav drive?
It's just dead. The whole unit is like a brick now. No power readouts, the diagnostic log only says it's offline. Well, what we can read. I think some of the warnings are in Cyrillic. You know those old Russian letters.
Sounds like the power distribution problem. Cut all power to the drive, then put the bare minimum in it. That's the only way I fly.
Would that work? Let me... Hey! It's back on! It's on! Thank you! I'd like to think we'd have got there on our own, but who am I fooling? Here's some credits. Thanks again.
And if your phone's Wi-Fi or computer aren't working, try turning them off, then turning them on again. Awful lot of debris here. Deserted UC garrison. It says to follow the beagle here.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
I wonder how the heck I'm supposed to find it.
I do not mind wearing this suit all the time, but it can result in strange looks in the city.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most.
Yeah, they look at us like they've never seen heroes before. Resources and an unknown thingy. Wouldn't be you. I think I'll have to land somewhere else. Let me grab the other resource, I guess. Although, I mean, if I'm finding the one geological feature. Ooh, rocky dessert. That sounds yummy. I'm assuming the rocks are chocolate. I mean, nobody puts literal rocks into their dessert. That seems kind of mean. Okay, so there is a thing over here. It's unfortunately natural. Maybe after this we'll check out that UC outpost. The abandoned UC garrison. This desert is so rocky. Still looking for xenon. Eroded reef outcropping. One more to scan. And this planet, oh, then the resources, of course. That's a dung heap, isn't it? Rock pile, okay. Just get some corrosive gas on me again. Wouldn't be a survey without getting corrosive gas in my suit. It's supposed to be airtight, but kind of like the way the iPhone is waterproof, you know? Like my spacesuit needs another spacesuit over it. Oh god. This has broken ankles written all over it. Just there we go. Give me your last resource. Give it me. Give it to me, survey. Give it to me, survey. And all the Starborn say I'm pretty fly for a space guy. Hey! Okay, so we're in the system. Still have no answers or any leads. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we're gonna explore the system a little bit more, maybe find out what happened to the people that created this strange, famous cloning project. And more importantly, was it fun and zany when the clones were all sexy teens in high school? I'm just gonna assume yes until proven otherwise. Thanks for joining me for some Starfield. As we venture into the unknown. Together in No Pennsylvania. Spaceship No Pennsylvania. I'll see you real soon. Hello, and welcome back to Starfield. The final frontier. Journey into the unknown. Unofficial sequel to Clone High, because that happened in this game on a planet somewhere, and the people responsible... That's right, Raymurg. We tracked their ship to here. But I don't know... Like, there's no locations here. The only thing in the system that I'm aware of is this deserted UC garrison. So maybe we'll start there, and then maybe... Where are you? What? Oh, it's more Starborn. Oh, this isn't going as well as last time. That was a lot easier the last time we did it. I pushed Q and my auto repair couldn't deal with how fast they were killing me. So we did finish that planet anyway, so that's nice. Should we just try another location? It's a big planet. There's no way we would... It does say it's in orbit around this planet. I'm going to go back to the landing site. Run around the ship because we're on the wrong side. Make our way through a bizarrely designed ship. Oh, darn. Cockos are... Okay. Well, a little more realism as I make my way through the entire ship again. So we're in here. Up again into the small meeting room. up here to the last deck, which also has no beds on it. And then up to the bridge level, right? Wait, why am I going up higher? Are there actually beds on this level? Nope. Just a weird tower. Okay. Well, that's all right then. Watch out, kid. I said watch out. Thank you.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Good. Let's check out the orbit again.
Up and away. Apogee complete. We're in orbit.
Oh, there it is. It's dark. Looks pretty old.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Hello, Captain.
All right, honey. You ready to investigate this obviously haunted spaceship? Looks really haunted. Well, that's indestructible. Ooh, wow. How good is that gun? .5mm. Do I have a 5.5mm? I don't. I don't have a lot of rounds for it though. 17, 182. Okay. Don't want it, gonna sell it. Okay.
My sensors have detected possible enemy activity. I will investigate. Catastrophic damage.
Get wrecked, Johnny 5. Oh my god. Just go toe to toe with that thing and heal myself. Okay, so far it's not so bad. Raisin Bran cereal. Well, I'm not hungry anymore. Maybe later after somebody shoots me. That usually works up an appetite pretty good. When I want to work up an appetite, I go get shot. Boy, am I ever hungry then. And there's potato. The ship's old, but it's got beds. New models, they overlook that detail sometimes. Not on my ship, on crummy ships for losers. Yeah, my ship's good. That's a door to nowhere, apparently.
It is too hot. And do not even think about saying something like, "It is just you."
I was gonna say it's hot just like you. Okay, she kinda liked that. Alright. She did not like it. So I call that a win. Toilet inspector. A lot of beds on this ship, just kind of everywhere. Kind of wish I could take some back with me. They're kind of built in, aren't they?
I am engaged.
Hello?
And taking damage.
A medical robot. What procedure do you do?
Living damage register.
Well, you're kind of tough. Good thing you have no weapons.
Total system failure.
Although you had some ammunition. Hello? I guess the other robot's downstairs, or is it around the corner? It's around the corner, isn't it? Nope. Well, before checking downstairs, I suppose. Oh god. Toe to toe, baby. There we go. Okay, most of these are empty. Which is good, because if these all had robots in them, I would need to bust out a more powerful gun. As this, we're okay. Now I'm a little hungry. I mean, if anybody has any, like, entire loaves of bread, or raisin bran, or a fridge full of vegetables. Preferably all those things, and then, like, again. Dr. Pox on Chiang. God's curse, Dr. Chiang. The facility is a hell full of vicious predators. The amount of resources we will need just to provide basic protection is ludicrous. With Dr. Beskinda passed, it falls to me to reconfigure the experiment. Otto von Bismarck needed Amanirinas as a counterweight. I'll take your word for that. And even then, he would be hard to stop. Okay. Although many say that Franken-Genghis is vital to the experiment, I'm not fully convinced we properly sequenced his DNA from his descendants. And his indoctrination program? It's an embarrassment. No. Amanirinas is the key. Okay. The captain is aware we are dangerously low on Freon. I have enough to keep all the specimens frozen for a year or more, so he keeps deprioritizing my request. Will he listen? Oh, well, let's open that door. Remote turret control. No signal. Okay. I guess that was the one I blew up. One of the ones I blew up? Or it don't work? Alright, I'm gonna go look downstairs. Because I feel like that's the way we should be progressing. Hello? Eagle Lab key. 10 out of 10 would take. Ooh, toast. Correction. Free toast. And a safe key. Oh. Well, I'm glad I came down here. I can't spare the digipicks. And I can definitely eat more food than this. Watch out for that bucket. Watch out. Careful. Careful, your foot's in it now. Okay, you're good, you got it. We're good. Oh! Almost missed that one. Okay. So moving on. Still have no idea what happened here. Although we're more likely to find out than we were in that lab we started this session in. Now there's that medical robot again.
Beginning combat protocol.
Almost shot my wife in the head again, no worries.
Damning all systems.
Well, she totally wrecked him. Our mission is over. Ah. All genetic materials destroyed. Godspeed Galathea near all that's left? What could they mean? Get this out, see if I can maybe spot any other information.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Another lab key for the Beagle. Got the safe key. Took the drugs I didn't need, but, you know, I'll sell them. Notepads there from container. Oh. Well, you're valuable. I'll give you that. Dr. Amani's computer. I am tired of no one listening to me. We should have boarded the Galathea and taken their genetic samples. The whole plan requires all of the specimens. How can we hope to engineer the Golden Age with only half the test? The Bell system has no planets that meet our criteria. If only the mission had access to the United Colonies recon data, we wouldn't be bumbling in the dark. No one says anything, but may think Captain Ledipo did the wrong thing. We celebrated a birthday of young Roberts, well, Dr. Roberts now, and he's 65. Even if we find our planet, at this rate none of us will be physically or mentally able to set up the experiment. True, the facility protocols theoretically need no manual intervention, but let's be realistic. When has a large piece of code ever worked without someone debugging after launch? It's a fair point. Computer, open door. Door, open, hot. Oh, we're back here. Well, it does mean I can eat all the food that's in here. But... Okay. Gonna eat that, and then we're gonna head towards... Oh, there was more food over here. Didn't leave any food lying around this lab. Ooh, more drugs. Glad I had another look in here. It's over here. My quest senses are pointing me in this direction. That's where we came from. Got these arrows on the ground. I mean, if they're any indication of anything. And they should be.
They certainly made sure to bring along plenty of robots.
They did, didn't they? Whoa! But they neglected to bring along any that were a match for us. Haha. Novice, you say? Well. How about that?
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Me neither. Didn't stop me though, did it? I just got pissed off all the time. I was angry just now. Nobody could tell. Ooh. Chicken flavored chunk. Well, I'll take that. Tastes like chicken. If it tastes like chicken, it must be synthetic chicken, right? Right? Molecule extractors. I realize there's a computer over there. More notepads, notes. Okay. Junk flush? Yes. Oh, last conversation with Dr. Chiang.
Please don't go. We can do the experiment here. The facility has everything we need.
Our protocols say we are looking for planets with a 70% plus confidence level. The facility, barely 50%.
And how many planets have we surveyed? On Earth, they didn't know what we would find. My friend, we are getting old. Too old. If we want to have any chance to start the experiment ourselves, the facility is it.
When I was given my command, I swore an oath to adhere to the mission. Dr. Chang, you realize you are a mutineer. You've abandoned us.
The perfect is the enemy of the good. If you can't see that, then I guess there's nothing more to be said.
Beagle Data Core. Crimson Fleet Incident. There were 3 of them. Captain Lapido offered them everything we could spare, but no amount of pleading worked. The hostile ships are destroyed, but at what cost? The Beagle is badly damaged. The hull breaches have been sealed, but we lost about half our remaining crew. We have one last jump. If we cannot find something in the Zelazny system, and fast, we're doomed. So, let's go to Zelazny. We didn't even have time to scan all the planets here. Our engines are dead. Captain, he had enough. We started the mission with such optimism, but it's been setback after setback. There are 4 of us. Dr. Zhao keeps adjusting the experiment program to work without the Galathea. I told her that we've already lost 20% of the genetic material. I asked who should be prioritized, but I fear she no longer is in her right mind. I dreamed of having my own command, but not like this. Not like this. Final entry. Day 120 of being adrift. No more food, no more water. I'm the last that's left. I don't know how long I have. The Beagle's mission has failed. Dr. Chiang or anyone from Galathea reads this, you were right. We should have all stayed with you on the facility. I'm disabling all security so you can grab whatever you need for salvage and recovery. I am ashamed to report that all of our genetic material did not survive. I pray the mission continues on the facility. God have mercy on us all. Well, let's just download this security override code. And I guess we're going to go back and help the clones now. To the facility! As soon as I exit the ship. Whoa! Well, I guess that's why I can't just fast travel then.
Another one down. Repair not possible.
Good work, honey.
Massive damage.
It's just nice to see you mad at somebody other than me. massively ineffective combat tactics. I think this is it. Not that this all looks the same or anything. Hey, Vasco!
Captain.
Hello, Vasco. I'd go to the cockpit, but...
Any adventure you can fly away from.
That's right, Andreja. I'll store you, and of course, you and you. And you. Why the heck did it... That's okay. Where'd you go? It was you, right? You're my number 3? Yes. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's good enough. Now... I guess actually if I want to go to the place, I need to just do this, and there we are.
Outsider, this is Amani-Rinas. Please, we have a dangerous situation developing on Crucible. I could use your assistance immediately.
Oh, right, I guess we're not supposed to go to the facility, we're supposed to go to, Crucible. Because, right, Crucible's the name of the town that they all live in. So, heard there might have been some trouble. Guess I'll turn this on till I'm in the town, which I believe has lights. Ooh, I'm only missing some of the fauna. This place is kind of dangerous, but anyway, I will go talk with these folks first. Maybe get a room here, because, you know, I don't have a bed. Hello? Hello? Good to see you all out here. Hello? Hello, Renegade? Renegade?
Hello.
Renegade?
Howdy.
Believer?
Okay. Hello.
Believer?
Yes, what?
Nope. I mean, yes, hello. Oh, are they all here? Pragmatist. You've got a gun. That doesn't seem very pragmatic of you. I guess it's very context sensitive, eh?
Hi.
Yes.
Frankie! What's up?
Genghis and the Renegades will be the death of us, unless we stand firm.
So Wyatt was an imposter. He was a clone of a serial killer, H.H. Holmes.
What? Wait. I know that name. He was infamous.
He was infamous, yes.
I've been working with Wyatt for years. What happened to him?
He tried to kill me. It didn't end well for him.
He must have been desperate to try something so patently absurd.
Yeah, he seemed pretty out of it.
I suppose we never truly know what's going on in someone else's head. I'll just tell the others that Wyatt had an accident. A fatal one. Best we don't talk of this again.
That's a good partial truth to tell people. Very pragmatic. Who are the unknown clones?
We're not 100% sure, but I have a theory. The facility has been unreliable as long as I've been alive. My guess is that they are historical figures that just didn't get a proper education. Who's to say what Julius Caesar actually looked like? Or some modern person of note that we wouldn't even know about. Whoever they are, though, they are as smart and capable as the ones that know their identity.
All right.
Goodbye.
Laters. They're outside, aren't they? They're a toilet inspector. Man arenas.
Good. You have come. Genghis Khan knows you have been to the facility. And unless we meet, he has said he will war upon us. I have asked Roosevelt to join our talks. In our last conflict, the pragmatists were useful allies. Hopefully, they will fight with us again.
Damn. Wait, why is he threatening you?
If you control the facility, you control the mission.
Okay.
He has made it clear that unless the renegades are allowed to leave Charybdis, he will fight.
So let him leave. I guess it's meeting time.
Know that we meet under a flag of truce.
Right.
If any of us violate that, we are outcasts.
Oh.
So no matter the provocation, no battle. Let's go.
Wow. Hey, Ada.
Please, deadly trouble is brewing. Deal with it, and we can converse at length.
All right, I got this code, though.
Because I do not experience boredom, I excel in the performance of menial tasks.
Hey. Genghis, what's up?
Good. I see the outsider is here.
Speak your words, Genghis. But know that I have no fear of battle, for my cause is just.
I know you've been to the facility. I know you have conspired together. Blood does not need to spill today, as long as the outsider promises one thing. Let the renegades go free.
You know, I'd like to... If I free you, what'll you do?
I have no idea. I just don't know what's out there. But the renegades will live, fully, and as well as we can.
You know, I'm not really sure what I'll do at the facility yet. I just got the code to override some stuff.
That is not good enough for me.
Yeah, it's pretty wishy-washy.
Franklin, I know we have been at odds.
Over many, many incarnations.
But surely imagining the believers triumphing sets your blood to boil.
Genghis. The mission is pure fiction. Of this we can both agree. The best outcome of any of us leaving in our present state is to fail in obscurity. But if one of us succeeds, it would visit untold misery upon the settled systems. Stranger, can't you see why we're not ready to leave Charybdis yet?
I haven't promised anyone anything.
It is unfair that all of us have put you in the middle of it, but sometimes responsibility is thrust upon us.
Right.
Amon Arenas, The pragmatist will not fight today.
Coward!
As I was saying, I implore you, if the facility can give us more independence...
No. The mission must be allowed to continue as it is intended.
I sincerely hope you are right about all of this, Amonorinos, because this is our one chance at fixing it.
That went as expected. Are you ready to fight, outsider?
Never thought I'd be fighting Genghis's horde. Or I don't want to kill for you.
Make no mistake. You are their target. They will not rest until you are dead. You may not want their blood, but they most certainly want yours. So let's end this.
You're done for.
Well, there's no red dots yet. Now there is. Damn it, renegades.
Get up! Get up!
I wanted you guys to go free. You had to turn to violence right away. Genghis, for God's sakes. I thought we were pals. He's too strong. I need a better gun. Oh, did you all stop fighting, or are you all dead?
Always worth checking. Never.
Genghis Khan's outfit. Nice. It's a nice outfit, but I have nowhere to put it.
Know what you might find in their pockets.
I could put it on a mannequin somewhere, but not really that into collecting. Actually, are these Old Earth pistols worth anything? Oh, they're worth a lot. Well, that was really unfortunate. I guess I can put my gun away, though. Hey! You stopped fighting.
Pardon.
Huh.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they seem fine now. I guess it was just Genghis? I guess. So I'm talking to Teddy? Teddy's in here? Supposed to do something in here with your computer? Genghis Khan's computer at Genghis Khan's business desk? Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, Genghis Khan sounds pretty intensely violent about all of his intended changes. Okay, so that doesn't tell me anything different other than the fact that Genghis Khan was not quite as calm and civilized as he seemed to be when I talked to him. He secretly wanted that violence to happen for a long time now. There's still a quest marker over here. Oh, that's because Ada's over here. Hey, Ada.
Please, deadly trouble is brewing.
Okay, never mind. Clone settler?
Hey.
Seems friendly. So... yeah.
We have triumphed, and you are the reason why.
Yeah.
All that is left is to go to the facility and restore the mission.
Yeah, I guess so. Next stop, the facility.
And our prayers go with you.
Alright. Now we gotta get that thing decoded. Ada?
You won't get away!
What the hell happened?
I am opening fire.
Did this game bug out on me? I don't want to kill all the clones. This is really weird. I don't know what to say. I guess I'll save it before and see if there's a way to fix that. I guess it's not too far back that that happened, but... I mean, maybe I could try telling Genghis Khan I want him to be able to leave sooner?
Outsider, this is Amani-Rinas. Please, we have a dangerous situation developing on Crucible. I could use your assistance immediately.
A little weird, not gonna lie. Maybe I just need to talk with Genghis? Genghis, you in here? Genghis, buddy?
This world is savage, untamed. Would that I could explore it.
So the facility kills you if you try to leave.
Without fail and without mercy. If we go too far, our lives end. Even the most devout believer drops like a stone a little over a mile out. I know this because we have tried it. Many look at Crucible like it is holy or a potential utopia. But the renegades see it truly. It is hell, and it is our prison.
Oh. What can you tell me about the renegades?
We are the only ones that just want to tear it all down and leave. The mission, the facility, all of it are lies.
Fair.
We deserve a chance to really live. I have no doubt many of us will perish or be swallowed up by the settled systems with little to show of it. But I just want the chance that every human is born with.
Your mustache makes my upper lip tickle.
We are done then.
It would appear so. Mr. Khan. What is your problem? I'll do a quick save here, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't loot those bodies. Maybe that belongs to them.
Good. You have come.
Yeah, I did.
I have asked Rosa that
That's good. Why is he threatening you?
if you control the facility,
Right,
he has made it clear that unless the renegades are allowed to leave Caribdi,
right. Well, let's go to the meeting.
know that we meet under a flag of truce.
Yeah, I know.
So no matter the... Let's go.
Good. I see the outsider is here.
Speak your words, Genghis. But know that I have no fear of battle, for my cause is just.
I know you've been to the facility. I know you have conspired together. Blood does not need to spill today, as long as the outsider promises one thing. Let the renegades go free.
I'd like to let the renegades go free.
You would?
Yeah.
You can't have this both ways, outsider. I will not compromise on this. If you pledge to give the renegades freedom, then we will fight against both of you.
I thought you said there'd be no battle. Actually, I'd rather side with you and the renegades, Genghis.
Ha ha! Together, we will show Amanarinas. It is finally done. All the sly maneuvers and spying on each other. Now all of our dreams are out in the open. We just need to fight to make them real.
Look, I don't want to kill anyone here. Can we just not? You can stay here, you can go. Huh? Huh?
But right now, they so very much want to kill you. This is self-defense, really. Take out the leaders, and the rest will cave.
Oh, right. Kill the leaders. Where's the leaders? There you are. That's one. That's good enough.
Good one. You cannot beat me.
Roosevelt. Ooh. Ooh, I got cocky. They got me down. Main problem is I just need to go from a distance. Like, I don't want to kill the rest of them. I guess the sniper rifle. If I did the sniper rifle. And also if it was light outside. If it was light outside and I used the sniper rifle, I think I can get the leaders without killing too many other people. Yeah, that was pretty sloppy. I'm not used to not killing. Oh, you're not renting out rooms right now? Dang, I have no rooms. Can I wait? Is there a wait option? Whoops. Not that one. Settings. There we go. Bindings. No. I think we have to do this in the dark. But I think if I get enough drugs...
Do not leave Crucible.
Good. You have come. Genghis, I have asked Roosevelt to join.
Alright, meeting time.
Know that we meet on that. So no matter the... Let's go.
It's funny she says that. Okay, need to get all drugged up and safe.
Amana Renus. She is a curious lady. Nice talking with you.
Good. I see the outsider is here.
Speak your words, Geng.
I know you've been to the...
Yeah.
Does not need to...
Let's see the Renegades go free.
You would?
Yeah.
You can't have this both ways, outsider. If you pledge to give the Renegades freedom, then we will fight against both of you.
That's fair. Actually, I'd rather side with you and the Renegades, Genghis.
It is fine. Now all of our...
Time to fight.
You'd make a formidable Mongol.
Oh.
Take out the leaders, and their resolve will crumble.
I should have said I didn't want to kill anybody.
Death to the outsider! I'm going for...
Made my wife mad at me again. This marriage may be over just because I was clicking through the, plus 300 damage resistance. There we go. That's what I want. And what else do we have? Infantry alpha? Is that too much? Maybe. We'll see. Where's the freaking leaders? There you are. Oh no. Ah, not fast enough. That's okay. I need to make sure I don't make my wife that mad at me again. It's tough not to kill the people. I mean, should I just kill the people? That would make it a whole lot easier. I guess I just need to use my boss gun on them. Okay. Well, I feel silly that it's the Clone High people who are killing me, but I am trying to run around and, like, kill their leaders without getting killed by them. And my technique is pretty darn sloppy, so I think I just need to use my boss gun. I think that's really the way to go. And, yeah, 5-minute break, then we'll be back, and we'll finish this off. And I'll choose the one that doesn't get my wife mad at me. I think. I hope. An exciting game in more ways than one. Don't forget to follow if you haven't already. Come back for more good times. Share on the social media if you can. I'd appreciate it. It really helps the channel out a lot too. Most of all, I appreciate you being here. I'll see you soon. Hello, and welcome back to Starfield, the final frontier where clones of ancient historical figures are kind of handing us our ass a little bit in combat. But it's because I'm only trying to kill the leaders.
You have come. I have asked Rosa to
Yeah, let's go.
know that we meet under. So no matter the let's go.
Good. I see the outsider is here.
That's me.
Speak your words, Genghis. But know that I have no fear.
I know you've been... Blood doesn't...
I'd like to see the renegades go free. And everybody, you know, be able to stay or go.
You would?
Yeah.
You can't have this book. If you pledge to give the...
I'd rather side with you and the renegades.
Ha ha! Together! It is final. Now all...
I don't want to kill anyone here.
But right now, take out the leader.
Death to the outsider! Death to the renegade!
Okay.
Somebody cover me!
So, we need... Boudica. And some infantry alpha. Where is she? Where'd she go? On my damn way. I don't want to kill you, but I will.
I think.
No, they're not dead. Roosevelt's clearly in here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
You messed with the wrong person.
Take your best shot.
Where's freaking, what's her name? Oh, it's Genghis. Genghis? Well, he got all weird. So, now let's see if they get angry and try to kill us again? Like they did when we sided with the other people? Kind of by accident, because... Where? There you are.
Please, deadly trouble.
Genghis? Genghis? I'd go sleep somewhere, but I can't. Can I sit down in a chair and wait for a bit? Nice comfy couch here. There's no wait command. Well, there's B. Yeah, there we go.
Please.
What if I left and came back? I think if I don't save over the quick save, I can still have it. And there's that auto save. If that doesn't get overwritten, I guess. Genghis, you moved a little bit. Genghis? So let's go here and then go back.
I will never grow weary of...
See if everyone starts making a little more sense. I think this might be... Okay, we're back. Okay, so I found what I found a way to fix it. It's kind of weird. Makes a little bit of sense in terms of programming. But yeah, this mission is bugged. And without using console commands, basically what I need to do is... yeah, so if I kill anybody other than the leaders, or if Andraja kills anyone other than the leaders, then we're wanted for murder here. And we can't interact. And that's why everybody tried to kill us when we sided with them. And wound up and I mean, I didn't kill any renegades, or did I kill one? Anyway. I can't stop Andraja from doing it, so I gotta send Andraja away. And then do this mission only killing the leaders. Otherwise it's broken.
I was just thinking about you.
I think it's time we went our separate ways.
You will be lost without me, but as you wish.
Yeah, sorry, it's the only way I can do this mission. So hopefully I don't need to turn the difficulty down. Hopefully I can just run around with my buffs on and destroy these leaders.
Good. You have... I have asked Roosevelt to...
Alright, let's go.
know that we meet on that. So no matter... Let's go.
Adhere to the mission.
This mission is difficult in a few weird ways, isn't it? Alright, let's go.
Good. I see the outsider is here.
Speak your words.
I know you've been to... Blood does not need... You would?
Yeah, I guess.
You can't have this book. If you pledge to give...
Maybe you should be a little bit more flexible.
It is finally. Now all of...
I don't want to kill anyone.
But right now, take out the lead.
Death to the outside. I'm going...
Okay, so we got the Boudica, we got the Infantry Alpha. We got the mega death weapon. Did that kill somebody? Oh god, I hope not. And the one that makes us go faster too? Amp?
We're losing! This is bad!
Okay, it says talk with Genghis Khan. Genghis! Stop. We should talk. Buddy. Buddy. Genghis. Okay, you don't want to talk. Did I break you again? You're just gonna go out to that field?
Please.
Did my explosion kill somebody? I tried really hard just to kill the two of them. Anybody just scam? Oh, I see somebody. And I sprained my ankle again. I just love to fly so much. I believe I can fly. Sprained my ankle pretty badly too. All right, well. Let's go see if we can talk to Gengi. Hey, Gengi. What's the good word? There is no good word. Alright, be right back again. Hello! Okay, so the good news is this is the most bugged quest in the game. Pretty much. So, yeah, here's what I need to do. I think, yeah. Can I make Andraja just wait back at the ship? There's a few ways around this, it says. But I'm going to create a new save that's not a quick save so I don't save over it. But yeah. General consensus is this is the most bugged freaking game mission in Starfield. So I do have to only kill the leaders, but I also need to exit the game and come back. And I need to like do a side quest and wait 3 days of in-game time minimum. And those have worked for some people.
Captain Flash, it is pleasant to see you.
If I can just get Andraja to wait on the ship without parting ways. If we do have to part ways, that's probably fine too. I can just go to the lodge.
The Great Serpent favors me to have put you in my path.
There's no option. So let's go our separate ways. I'll meet up with you later.
I shall do as you ask.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the regular save. That's okay.
Good day, Captain.
I'll walk right up to her before we start, do the brand new save, do the thing, and then get on with some other quests, and then we'll come back to this one later. And hopefully it's not all bugged to crap. Okay. New save.
Good. I have
I know.
asked Roosevelt to
It's meeting time.
know that we meet under. So no matter the let's go.
Let's go.
Good. I see the outsider is here.
Speak your word.
I know you've been to the Blood does
Yeah.
not.
Renegades.
You would?
Yeah, I guess.
You can't have this. If you pledge to give the renegade.
You could have it both ways, but you don't want to, so whatever. That's right.
It is fine. Now all of us.
I don't want to kill anyone.
But right now,
Yeah.
take out the lead.
Alrighty.
Don't make me
Boop, 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 boo. So yeah, Boudica. Maybe I could do some better ones too. Got the Amp. Frostwolf. Let's do that one. Addicted to stimulants, that's okay. We can do Junk Flush later. Just try to remember to do it. Yeah, I think that's all we need. Where's the leaders? I only need the leaders. I need to get the leaders. There you are. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Come on. We're both reloading. Alright, so Genghis Khan's gonna go off and be non-responsive on the hill. Can I get a room now? No, I can't. I'm pretty freaking sure I only killed the 2 leaders. But I'm gonna go loot their bodies. How do I save it again in case that's bad? It's a fancy outfit. Yeah, without Andraja here, not a lot of people died. Now, should I give this game the benefit of the doubt and try to talk with Genghis Khan? I should do the junk flush to get all the drugs out, all the addiction out. There you are. There we go. Ooh, let the drugs out. Ooh. Yep, can't talk to him. So, so we will have to come back, apparently. That is a story for another time. That mission is pretty freaking broken. Let's go back here. Maybe get some digipics that I wasn't looking out for properly earlier. Oof. Dang, that was a buggy mission.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation.
Everybody likes sleeping with the lights on, for one thing. Well, Andree's not in my room. I guess I'll go take my nap now anyway. That means the sun's up outside. Well, I gotta wander around till I find my wife, I guess.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and
Sarah's not with us anymore, Walter. Sorry. Whoa. Were you there before and it was just too dark?
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Let's head back out.
I have sharpened the blade for this very occasion.
No, you haven't. Andree just got a gun. Okay. Don't super feel like buying and selling stuff after having to grind through that weirdness, but I'll do it anyway, because we need digipics in case we go anywhere that has things locked. First I'll sell some things here.
got anything you need?
And, yeah, you I guess.
Need to offload? Trade authorities always buy?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Out of my way. I said out of my way. Never mind, wrong room. There we go.
I am not stuck.
Hope you're finding everything. Oh,
Me too.
please, take a look.
I hope I'm finding everything. Yeah, some of this. Some of that. Some of that. Some of this. And I think that's all I really need. And... oh, whoops, wrong one.
Oh, please, take...
Did not sell everything to you yet. There boo. Ah, right. I think I keep forgetting. Kind of want to keep a lot of this stuff. Not this one, though. Keeping that one. Don't know why I'm not carrying that one. Don't care about that one. Definitely keeping that. Get rid of that and that. Yeah, that's everything. Okay.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Whoop. Too many tabs now.
It's amazing what passes as art.
Let's head downstairs and grab those digipics. Oink. Always more stores in the well.
All this stuff. Happy to make a deal. You take your time.
Good. I'm happy to make a deal too. You don't have any. Okay. Well, I grab some of your ammunition. Like that and that. Some of that. All those. Sure, why not? Do I have a ridiculous amount of ammo I'm not using? Yes. Sell you half of that. Half of this. Half of that. Hanging on to those. Oh, well, I can sell you a lot of these. Wait, when did he run out of money? Was it just letting me sell stuff without him having the money? Oh, it says right there. I wasn't paying attention. Am I staying up too late? I'm playing really badly right now.
You need something else? I'll be here.
We should visit sometime.
What?
Ever run into spaces?
Maybe we should call it a night pretty soon.
If there's something you need, no matter what it is. Of course, of course.
I don't mind losing that money, mind you.
Leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them
If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
taking whatever's not nailed down.
What's even the point of doing it that way, if they're just going to change it?
Something to report?
Not a huge deal, so I'm not going to bother going back and doing that again. To the spaceport! I know, seems irresponsible, but I feel like we have the last ship we're going to have. We just need to really trick it out. I just need to go to the right place and buy the right upgrade. Yeah. In fact, maybe that's what I'll spend the last bit of time doing here. Is maybe go to a couple different places that might have an upgrade for me. What's a good one? Alright, Stroud Eklund didn't have any. That's where I got the original one. Hope Town. And I could buy the Dragonstar Force book while I'm there, I suppose. Okay.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect.
Nobody's stolen from me. I think I gave a bunch of ammo away to somebody.
I have never liked Hoptech ships.
Here for business?
Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Let me show you our inventory.
Yeah, what do you got? What reactor do you have? Terrible ones. Oh, well, I got... yeah. You don't have anything I want. Alright. What about the Freestar Collective? How are you feeling, Freestar Collective? You got a good ship part for me?
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches. Anything I can help you with?
To be there. Their story just doesn't make sense.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Dang, you do not.
I know, right? I feel like I caught them in a lie.
I guess Neon is the only one I haven't been to that I can think of. No. Where was it? There you are. I never bought that book when I was on the other place. Oh well. I'm still having a good time. Even though if things like pain meds and poor sleep are making me
Neon
slow.
is for indulgence and decadence. I'm both disgusted
Fill out an
and
application
impressed.
today to become part of the most
All right.
advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Sorry, but I am
Where
now
would I buy
traveling
ship parts
halfway
here?
across the galaxy to be yelled at by your mother. Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin Industries. I'm Jupiter, the tower's secretary. Can I help you with something?
Nah.
Have a nice day.
I can upgrade my ship.
Hello.
liquor store, mining league.
Ryujin Industries help you get
More Reliant Medical.
Our beds are comfortable and affordable.
A place with a bed, which is kind of nice, actually. Neon Security HQ. Well,
the enigmatic collector, Captain Petrol, was the target of a daring bomb. Captain Petrol.
maybe it's one of those security guards up at the top. Maybe that's it. I thought they were just security, but I'll have a look. Hmm.
Follow the rules or wind up like Nashar. Your choice. No funny business, okay? Uh-huh.
I think I got them.
Is it just out here in that building? Yes. Hello. Hello? No, not you? Okay. In here? Out of the rain? That's kind of nice.
Hey, what can I do for you? Need some work done?
Yes.
Sure, have at it.
Darn, it looks like I have the very best one, which isn't fantastic. Oh well. Okay. And I can quick save because I have those other regular saves. Okay. I'm going to say that's all the time we have for Starfield today. I'd love to get back to it and do some more of those missions. Always a bummer when the game glitches out and doesn't let you finish a thing. This one was particularly weird. That's okay. We may have found a workaround. Anyway, there's lots of other games to play, and there's certainly hundreds and hundreds of other hours of Starfield I can play, so not really that big a loss. But thanks so much for joining me. It's great to see you again. Hope you had an okay time anyhow. I had a fun time anyway. And I'd love to see you back here for some more adventures. But until then, to Scorpio Seb, Emily, 8 Hudes, A Lonely Girl, AOK, Alice Idra, Commander Root, Donk 7, Drap Snat, Girl Gamer Q2, Mark Zink, Mazurksky, Peculiar ASMR, Richard 9, Oip Jix, Sleeping Beauty Syndrome, The Laziest Patsat, The Rain Rogue, Vi Mercy, and Zolbwa. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Jeffrey No Pants, and I will see you next time for Adventures in Space. Thanks again.